warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does. I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
It's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why doesn't the claviger put a stop to it?
What do you think, dimwit? That's enough.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see. Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too. Zorips. They may be small, but they'll overrun if you're not careful.
Here we go!
Watch the left!
That all you had?
We make a good squad. This is the Hankin's place, or was. It's the Zorips now.
You're mine now! Nice shot!
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to? What would I know about... All right, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you do. That's a stupid... I thought...
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rauatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But, that raises a bigger question. Why would your Emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron That must have been 6. Get some rest, Envoy. After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. Armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies. Oh, look, Parodies and Ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat. Incoming Zarops! Oh, no, you don't! Those Zarops must have been scavenging supplies, too. Just like the good old days. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp. I think there's something on the floor. We might be able to reach it from outside. Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Next one's mine. This one's mine.
Rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. Grown. I can take care of that if you want.
Here it comes.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's doing.
Nice shot!
It's almost like the brambles are trying to... push that house.
Show me what you got! Next one's mine!
Stand back.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band, we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band, we'll talk after.
Take your best shot.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion, he'll... Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Well, did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Claviger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the changes at the... Did you? We lost contact with our coastal...
We have waited.
Was... But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see it is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it. Care for it. We were loved once. The rot, but... A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world. New again words. We will find you soon.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed. Not that... You're in... But while you stay... We'll talk... Just...
Whatever the Inquisitor finds, she can't be just that big, can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I'd never known one to heal an entire throat. Guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for your parodies. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find it.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there. Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he?
You say the militia have closed parodies to newcomers.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. I'm your death. Swift and subtle. Like a blade in the dark.
Hello!
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss? What if he's right?
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Street whelps. Did you hear that, Pod? Let's teach this Adiran pig a lesson.
Wait, you fought in battles? Real battles? And survived? Boss, I think we're in big trouble.
Pod, I swear by the gods you will draw your weapon and follow my lead.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
This one's mine! One for you! Who's ready for more?
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy!
should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as we could. Just as the minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox, breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the...
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy. You say that like it's a good thing, but the mortal soul is not adept at coping with trauma.
What does this mean for him? Other than...
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of... head up the stairs.
I suppose following the chain of command will... Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination... Don't mention it. The sooner we... Then...
Hey, I had a dream about you.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the
saved my
grinning
life.
rock.
He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing. Ready.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and do it?
You're free to pass through the gate now.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Is that all you got? That's not hitting hard enough. Left leg. Coming from the rear. One seek.
another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Boudica.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like it's adventure.
Hey, so close.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Homesick already? After what you've been through, but there's... Alpha, Very good. Now, thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how no sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy is no... You've... Thank you, Envoy. The island is... Inquisitor Lu, she's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans. They... I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't, but if they... Inquisitor... These paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living land. Let's...
Not many. I know. He's sitting in a rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. No, but this is the Paradisans' home. They're very good at hiding here. And Marius is good at finding things that want. Mari?
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills. The kind we'll need if...
I suggest... before... After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is an unusual course of treatment. But remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest... I admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest. We'll talk...
How about...
Godlike.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore? Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite.
The dwarf...
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind...
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out?
I'm with.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your
I've heard stories of this one. You don't want this fight.
The gods smile on you.
Well, that was something. Thanks for stepping in there. I had it handled.
Alright.
Well... I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale... Still, it's we'll figure...
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Envoy, I've got a situation over here.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go.
Must not be hiring.
If you're really quiet, you can hear actor souls die as people just keep on walking.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrow territory.
Adirans ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Just act natural. Nothing weird going on here.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you.
This is all I have. All you have is
That's...
Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you...
It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone, right? You seem to...
Listen. Stand.
Oh, no.
Nothing.
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna stay
I can't believe they're dead. It's over.
I was just getting warmed up.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are
a gang of bullies shaking down honest folk. Seems more like...
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's... poison. Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares.
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
You better
please, if word got... I hate carrying a debt. Just... the truth is, I never saw the customer's face, but I can't...
If you want miss...
On the other.
Go past... Well, I hope that
A poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.